3 years ago, Innovation Group made the bold decision to remould into a digital-first business and build out a cutting-edge technology platform for insurance claims management. Group Chief Technology Officer Mike Hinton and Group Chief Revenue Officer Andrew Considine tell Digital Bulletin a tale of true transformation. The business landscape is evolving at quite a rate. A sharp focus on technology is seeing organisations dig up their roots and sow fresh seeds for a future dominated by digital. To leaders with their hands on the wheel, technology transformation means different things at different times, and the scale of change varies in each instance. In fact, the only constant is the requirement to change. Those who failed to adapt for this enterprise era have been left behind and harbour little hope of making up lost ground. Innovation Group is one company to which transformation has been the plain objective over the past 3 years. Since launching in 1996, the UK-founded BPO, or Business Process Outsourcing Provider, has supported some of the world's biggest insurers with its services and products. For 2 decades, technology was merely a means to that delivery. But in 2017, everything changed. Saddled by around 350 disparate applications across its business, Innovation Group grasped the nettle and set about a true transformation. Under the guidance of Mike Hinton, its new Group Chief Technology Officer, a plan was formed that would see this BPO adopt a digital-first strategy centred around a single platform that would bring exciting capabilities to its 1,200 clients. 3 years later, and that platform, named Gateway, is live. When the switch was finally flicked last November, Innovation Group made one giant leap forward. With efforts now concentrated on pushing its offering to market, Hinton took some time out with Digital Bulletin to go over the whole story, to reminisce and remind himself how far his teams have come in a relatively short period of time.
It's probably the hardest task that I've come across to date in my technology career.
Hinton started out in pure tech with Oracle before moving into senior roles in financial services and then insurance. The picture Hinton paints isn't a pretty one. Before 2017, Innovation Group delivered its BPO services in North America, South Africa, Australia and Europe, yet lacked a coherent approach around its technology. This led to the steady implementation of hundreds of regional applications on their own architectures and operating systems, each generating support costs that added up to an OPEX spend of approximately $38 million. The unsustainability of that model quickly became clear to Hinton, who spent his first 6 months in the role auditing every technology region, each led by its own Chief Information Officer, and mapping how things should be reorganised.
So within the first 6 months, it was very much about understanding what each of those regions had, what their strategy was, taking that into account, understanding the amount of people we had, what their skill sets were. But at the same time, it's very important to understand what we as a business and Innovation Group needed to deliver. It was pretty clear that Innovation Group had been talking about innovation, in particular software, product applications for some time, but hadn't really delivered those.
Innovation Group boasts an impressive roster of clients, with the likes of AXA, Aviva and Zurich relying on its services to successfully process tens of thousands of claims and guarantee a satisfactory experience for their customers. Between 1996 and 2017, it became a well-established player in the BPO space, primarily covering motor claims, small and large loss property claims and service plans and warranties. All the while, however, the BPO market was edging towards a tipping point. The low-cost, labour-centric model, for so long the backbone of BPO, was under threat from technology with the capacity to shake up the industry's very fundamentals.
So I think the BPO industry itself is quite fragmented in a way. I think you've got a combination of companies that have been around for a long time, perhaps not invested as much as they could or as heavily as they could in technology. At the same time, you've got a lot of insurtechs that are coming into the space, and those insurtechs have focused on the front-facing side of things, the digital end of things, but not necessarily paid enough attention to some of the back-end management and the foundations of the platform.
Andrew Considine, Innovation Group's Chief Revenue Officer, only took on the CRO job in December, having previously overseen the development and rollout of Gateway in his capacity as Global Head of Product. Alongside Hinton, Considine has been a driver of technology transformation at Innovation Group, calling on 20 years' experience in telecoms, financial services and insurance. Once Hinton had made sense of the firm's complex structure, the pair began to work on untangling it and creating teams to realise their vision of a consolidated single application for claims management, and one that would be groundbreaking for the insurance BPO sector.
We really went back to basics with Gateway to look at what we wanted to deliver with the platform. What we haven't done is done a lift and shift approach where we've taken legacy applications and put them up in the cloud. We really have started from scratch.
Hinton and Considine knew that making Gateway cloud native was the only option if Innovation Group wanted to meet its global requirements through a single platform. It chose Microsoft Azure as its cloud partner, Hinton having enjoyed a positive experience with Azure in a previous role. Innovation Group worked closely with Microsoft from the very beginning, and Gateway leverages a number of its PaaS, or Platform as a Service, products to deliver complete application performance out of Azure. From the security layer with Microsoft ADFS to continuous integration through CI/CD and database services with SQL and blob storage.
When these services are readily available and served to you on Azure as a PaaS service from Microsoft Azure, it enables us to transform quicker. I think the speed of transformation was absolutely key to Innovation Group in terms of achieving its goals. Innovation Group's partnership with Microsoft works because not only have they got good tech that we can use, but from a relationship perspective, we've got exec sponsors right at the top within the UK, going all the way down to engineering resource out in Redmond. That enables us to implement their products very, very quickly. It enables us to solve issues very, very quickly.
Gateway exists to offer end-to-end management to every stakeholder involved in an insurance claim, from first notice of loss, or FNOL, to settlement. Policyholders are able to log an FNOL from any device, with Gateway recommending certified body shop or home repair contractors based on factors such as location, quality of service, and customer preference. All parties are then able to monitor the progression of the claim through to completion. Innovation Group says the platform is built on the principles of simplicity, connectivity, and collaboration, and that it fits the future of an insurance industry intent on putting customer service at its heart. Automation is the glue that holds Gateway together, with a number of previously manual processes now automated and enabling huge strides in operational efficiency.
A lot of the operational processes were being managed through call centres, and those call centres meant that there was a lot of hand-holding of policyholders and customers through operational processes. With a single platform, we're able to then bring that automation into that entire journey. And so what that means is that we've moved from being a very kind of manual environment in terms of the call centre into one where we have centres of excellence, where we've got app support or experts who are able to guide the customer through the journey by exception.
For its automated recommendations capability in Gateway, Innovation Group has tapped rule-based machine learning and smart data analytics technologies that help it offer instant and accurate suggestions to users. A core function that greatly improves workflow and helps it build a compelling case to insurers by personalising the experience for customers. Those on board with Gateway are already relaying their positive experiences back to Innovation Group, with clients suggesting that the visibility offered by the platform is adding tangible value to their own environments, while improving how they treat their customers, how they look at their data, and how they make decisions for the future. Considine is now steering the company's wider go-to-market strategy. Innovation Group processes 4 million claims annually, but he says it's aiming to drive that number up quickly through the open nature of Gateway as a platform.
We built the platform to be agnostic in that we can widen, we can open up the platform into any network that's running within the insurance space and applying the same kind of services and the features and capabilities within Gateway directly to our clients as well.
It's this software as a service capability in which Hinton sees the real potential for Innovation Group to capitalise on the technology it has spent the last 3 years meticulously building. He believes it's critical that it is able to sell the Gateway product to the market directly, separate from its BPO business.
I've talked quite a lot about providing Gateway as an internal solution for our business, but also about the want for Gateway to be a true SaaS platform for the insurance industry across claims in motor, service plan and warranty and property. Ultimately, I see Microsoft being in partnership with Innovation Group as a platform for selling our SaaS offerings through their marketplace. That's something we're talking to Microsoft about at the moment.
Agile software development methodologies have been put in place by Hinton to ensure that Gateway is continuously improved, which will be especially important over the next 12 months as Innovation Group sees an upsurge in users on the platform. As part of its Agile cycle, it releases fresh code every 2 weeks. The firm's also bringing its development, product and infrastructure teams under one roof in London. A move that is close to completion and which will result in a setup a million miles away from the global spread of talent previously encumbering the business.
We've centralised that under group to drive transformation. The team that has helped me support that has had to change quite a lot. In London, we've got access to a much bigger talent pool and a different demographic of people. Development is absolutely key when we're talking about product. Product and development need to work extremely closely together. So having them in one area within one office also has potential gains for us as we move forward. Product used to sit directly within the business. The problem with that was they are fed and watered by the business, and therefore the product they're designing traditionally would be to serve just that part of the business. There's no wider picture of what Innovation Group as a global company needs.
The pieces are falling into place for Innovation Group to attack and disrupt the claims management industry. At the beginning of March, it unveiled a complete brand refresh to tally with what CEO Tim Griffiths calls its standing as a technology platform business supported by a world-class services capability. Considine is adamant that with its combination of a robust platform and first-class client base, Innovation Group is in position to realise the ambitions it set out at the start of its technology transformation in 2017.
Yeah, it's really exciting to be here at Innovation Group now. I think looking back at when I first joined the company and I looked at the real underpinnings of the business in terms of the capabilities and the skill sets of the technology team and our services organisation, and looking at the investment that we had ready to put into the technology that we've really invested over the last 2 or 3 years and will continue to invest. And then also the breadth of the clients that we work with globally. And we work with some of the largest tier 1 insurers in the world. We work with the largest OEM manufacturers in the world. And that, for me, those 3 elements are a real recipe for success going forward.
We've had 3 years of fixing, of stopping, of saying no a lot of the time. We're now in the process of growth, which is much more exciting. I think the future for Gateway as a product and indeed Innovation Group as a business is very much to become that partner of choice within the motor, property and service plan space. And really the only way we can do that is to get our name out there and have an enterprise class application.